Hey, Claude Pelanne here, Affiliate Starting Line. Welcome. This is going to be part 4 of my video series on the Google Webmaster tools. And here we go. So to find your Google Webmaster tools, you just go into Google, do a search on Webmaster tools or Google Webmaster tools. You can find a link here. Click it. Otherwise, you can log into your Google account. You need a Google account, so you got to make sure you have an account and etc. I'm going to come into my website, Google Webmaster Tools dashboard, and here at the dashboard you kind of get a quick look at what's going on between Google and your website. So there are no new messages or recent critical issues, so that's good news. Crawl errors, I see that I have 1404 here, and I'm going to go fix that. I have a video that shows you exactly how to do that. So you can check out my channel and you'll see on the Webmaster Tools, and you'll see that there's a video that shows you how to do that. Shows you how many queries you've had over the last, I guess it's 30 days, number of impressions, number of clicks, what you've got indexed. There's sitemap information. We'll take a quick look. On the left-hand side here on this sidebar, this is where everything happens. So this is really what you want. Your dashboard is here. Site messages, there's nothing important going on, so that's a good sign. Search appearance, I already went through a video that shows you what to do with structured data and data highlighter. HTML improvements, it's showing me here that I have short meta descriptions, 22 of them. If I wanted to click here, it'll show me the URLs where the short meta descriptions exist. I can always go back in and lengthen those. Site links, I wouldn't worry about that right now. That's the information that appears in the search results. Search traffic, we've already seen. Now search queries is interesting. This is what you should pay attention to. Search queries, and you can always come up here to help, and it'll show you what the definition of all of these terms are. Search queries are pages that shows that Google Web Search queries that have returned URLs from your website. So somebody's typed in iMovie 1001 tutorial, and Google showed it 148 times for that search result, and have had 5 clicks. It's a 3% CTR, and it's a position number 9. So it's on page 1 on the low side of the page. You can also see information about the page on your website, etc. So that's what it is. People are typing in, and that's very helpful information to have. So under search queries, you can see what people are typing in and whether or not, and what your pages are showing for. You can also see here links to your site, who is linking to your site and how many links you get, how many internal links you have, and some manual actions that you can take to no web spam. So that's good. So now Google index status. This is going to show you what your total number of pages you have indexed. That's one of the first things you want to do to see if your site is operating properly. If you have a site that's got 50 pages and it shows 2 indexed, you got problems. If you have 50 pages and it shows 500 indexed, you ought to check out and see what's going on. Now here's another very good one. Content keywords. Content keywords are keywords that Google associates with your site. The Content Keywords page lists the most significant keywords and their variants that Google found when crawling your site. So when reviewed along with search queries, your site's listing and the actual search results for your targeted keywords, this provides, between those two, it provides you with a good insight of how Google is interpreting your site. So that's what this content keywords can come in handy for, okay? It's crawling your site, and it's coming up with these keywords as kind of defining keywords for your site. And I certainly do a lot about YouTube. I have guides on how to use YouTube and a lot. It's for beginners. So I mean, you can check and see whether or not these content keywords are relevant to your site. If they're not, then you got some work to do. Remove URLs. You can remove URLs from your site so that they're not crawled. I wouldn't worry about that. Crawl errors, we've already seen that. In another video, I show you how to fix your 404. You see I have one here. I'm going to come back in and set up a redirect so that it's on a desktop. And if I click it, you're going to see down here, here is the URL for that's leading to a 404. I don't know why it's doing that, but I'll check that out and then I'll fix it. crawl stats. You can get the crawl stats for your website. You should check that out. Blocked URLs, fetches Google. These are all functions that you can use to check out URLs on your website to see if they're returning in Google. Sitemaps. If you've set up your sitemaps, this will show you which sitemaps it's reading. And you see I've got a little bit of work here that I got to go do. I've got 6 warnings on this sitemap 4 here. These are just, doesn't necessarily affect your rank, but it helps you tune up your website, so to speak, to see what Google is finding that works and what needs some attention. So that's it. That's Webmaster Tools, kind of quick overlook, starting with the dashboard and going down the left-hand sidebar. I hope this video has been helpful. This is Claude Pelanne, Affiliate Starting Line. Stay with it, stay well, and talk soon.